it went out.
I'm going to ask you, Richardson, start again. Congratulations on a terrific performance. Clearly your toughest test to date in your career, and you passed it very well by all estimations so far. Tell us about how you rate your performance tonight.
I rate my performance a B plus. I think I won every single. I think I probably lost like one round in a fight. Um, I could have got an A if I would have I think I could have put a little more hurt on him, but I knew his defense was going to be tight. I watched him since I watched him. I watched Argenis come up, and I knew of him since I was a young kid. I know he's like a defensive fighter, and he's very smart. I think it was a great performance, being my age and with very little experience. I'm not even. It was like a new feeling for me today with TV and all that. This is my first year fighting on television. I already beat him. I already got my first world champion under my belt with only 11 fights. So I think that's a tremendous honor. I only been boxing for not. I haven't been boxing as long as he been professional. So
Right.
he has a way more experience than me. So I think it was a great performance on my behalf, and I'm just proud of myself. And I'm just mad that one judge gave him the fight, but it is what it is.
You got the W. We have a couple of questions in queue. Corey will ask to start with Jeremy Herriges from fansided.com.
Hey, Richardson, congratulations on a nice fight. Um, did you sense that Argenis, did you feel that he was a big step up in competition? Did you see a noticeable difference compared to other fighters that you fought?
Yeah, he was definitely a big step up from the people that I've been fighting. Cause like I said, he when they sent him my name, he felt disrespected from what I've known. He was like, "Why am I fighting a kid with no fights? Basically, I only got 11 fights." So he kind of was like, "All right, like you could hear him could lean up to the fight. He said he's gonna use his experience to stop me, and I dominated the fight. I believe so. I believe I dominated the fight. I heard him. I heard him. I believe I forgot what round it was, like the seventh round. I heard him. I had him out on the ropes, but like I said, he's crafty and he's defensive and he got some pop. So I couldn't be careless just to go out there and just take him out. I knew he wasn't gonna go like that. So I'm happy with just cruising to the victory and just winning mostly every round.
I know that when I was watching it, the commentators were watching it. Everyone thought that you had this fight in the bag. How surprised were you by that 97-93 score against you?
That was like horrific. I maybe they gave a phone call, was like, yo, give him a few rounds so they could still keep his name live, so he could still, they could still use him for some other fighters coming up or whatever, because that was crazy. Like that was crazy. He barely landed on me, like barely. I didn't even feel none of his shots. I felt like he barely was touching me. He probably got a few shots in probably once every round, and probably that's probably a few rounds.
Final question for me. Um, Obviously, this was a big night for you, kind of like your showcase fight for national television. Um, did this go exactly the way that you would have wanted it to go, and what was this experience like for you?
Yeah, it went exactly how I wanted it to go. I knew that it was gonna get tougher as the rounds go. I knew I was gonna win every single round. Just like I forgot the judge that whatever one judge had me winning every single round. I believe, or almost every single round. I believe that's how the fight went. I believe I dominated, and that's how I seen it going. But I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. I knew he was gonna get close to me, make it rough, and make it a tough night.
Congratulations on your fantastic performance.
The two judges that awarded you the win, Richardson, had you winning 8 of 10 and 9 of 10 rounds,
Hmm.
just for the record. Let's go to Abraham Gonzalez in queue for a question.
Hey Richardson, how you doing? Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you.
Did it? Were you a little bit surprised, in the earlier rounds when he was bringing the pressure and kind of be making it a little bit rough? Did it kind of surprise you a little because it seemed like you were a little uncomfortable, but then you made the proper adjustments after? Can you talk about that?
I wasn't surprised because in the locker room he told the referee to tell me don't hold him. So I already knew what was the game plan. I already knew that he was like, all right, this kid is young, he ain't got his man strength yet, and I'm gonna just bring it to him. I already knew that's what was his game plan. I I already figured it out as soon as I was ready coming into the ring, and I could tell the first round he kind of was like, all right, I'm gonna see what he got. So then he was just like, all right. I already knew the only how Argenis could beat me tonight was just by pressuring me and or knocking me out, and none of that worked. So
And how did you feel about obviously the stats say that you had your jab working, but how did you feel about your jab and the rhythm that you were in for this fight?
it couldn't miss. My jab couldn't miss. My jab couldn't miss. I landed a good overhand rights. I landed good short uppercuts. He was protecting his body. He was protecting his body very good. So I couldn't really go to his body how I really wanted to. But yeah, I felt like I killed him with a jab. Every single round, my jab was landing. He couldn't take it away.
And lastly, what do you think of him doing his best LeBron James flopping during the fight, where he was just it looked like you hit his chin with your head, but then he was telling the referee that you hit his eye with your head. I don't know if you saw that or not.
He a vet. That's stuff vets do. Like he was trying to get a point taken away. I was prepared for all this. Like I don't have as much experience as him. Like I said, he's 35. I believe when he was pro, when he was first turning pro, probably like 6 years old. So I knew he was gonna go with every trick in the book. So I've been around the gym a long time, so I already knew what he was trying to do.
All right. Well, thank you for your time and congratulations again.
Okay, that's all the questions we have. Feel right now after that KO?
I feel great. First of all, I'd like to thank my team, Al Heyman, my dad, my uncle Jimmy, Gary Starks, my whole sparring camp. My whole sparring partners that came out during the COVID and gave me this work. But I feel like it was a great performance. I dominated the whole fight. I gave up probably 2 rounds, but that was by choice, just to make him build his confidence. But I knew in the later rounds I was going to stop him.
You definitely seemed to come on as the fight wore on. In the 8th round, you had the deduction of the point for the low blow. But in the 9th round, it was fireworks, punches from both men back and forth. Tell us about the adjustment from 8 to 9, or the second half of the fight where you were much more active.
Yeah, I'm a man of my mistakes. They say it was low. I don't complain. I keep my head up and I keep doing what I got to do and come back strong. But hey, I told y'all, it's prime time. Every time I come on stage, prime time on Showtime, and I have to come out here and put on a dominant performance because I talk a lot. So I got to make sure I back it up.
It was definitely a performance. A 411 plus punches, accuracy of about 52% on the power punches alone. Switching from left to right.
Is that the highest in a super featherweight division percentage?
I don't know. We have to look into that. But we'll go to our CompuBox guys for that. For now, let's take some questions. Corey, we'll start with Jeremy Herridges, fansided.com.
Hey, Chris, congratulations on a fantastic fight. I'm curious, you really could look like you could have done anything that you wanted. You could have boxed him. What made you decide to stay there and trade with him?
I wanted to make a statement. Like I told y'all, I wanted to make a statement to let the super featherweight division know that I'm here and I'm here to stay. And I wanted to show them that I can do more than just punch and run and move and what they say I can do. And I did that tonight.
As was brought up during the telecast, on paper, he looked like he had the higher KO rating. Describe how you're really coming into your own as a power puncher. What's to account for that?
To be honest, I feel like I always had some type of power. It was just more of me punching and moving at the same time. But then I had to show the world that I could do more than that. If I sit there and sit on my punches, I could really hurt some guys. And I did that tonight. My last couple of fights, I've been hurting them. And hey, listen, it's prime time, baby.
Is it also kind of a mental edge as well, that the more you do and the more you knock out opponents in this type of fashion, that you can see yourself kind of going for the knockout more often?
Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a knockout puncher, no. But I do know how to finish a guy. When I hurt him, I know how to get him out of there. And that's all it takes is one shot to hurt somebody. And we did that tonight.
You certainly did. Congratulations on an excellent performance.
Shout out to I'm Jamie Arboleta. He was definitely a strong young fighter, and I hope he keep his head up and come back stronger.
Thanks, Jeremy. Let's go to Keith Idec, boxingscene.com.
Hey, Chris, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How important was it for you tonight, even going into the fight, to get a knockout? Because you seemed intent to do that by the way you fought tonight.
I mean, it wasn't important. Like I told y'all, I'm not a knockout puncher. I'm a winner. The name of the game is boxing. And not get hit, and that's what I do every time. But tonight, I just wanted to make a statement because a few years back, his coach said something. Even though he's my guy, his coach is my guy, but he said something a few years ago, like along the lines like if Colbert fight one of my guys, he wouldn't be able to keep up because he's not disciplined, his stamina, or something like that. And tonight, I had to come out there and show him I'm a bull, I'm a dog.
Chris, what were they telling you in your corner, maybe at times when they thought you were trading too much or whatever? What was being said to you, and what did you say?
Stay off the ropes and use the jab. But early on in the fight, I hurt my left hand, so I couldn't really use my jab as much. So every time I hit him with the jab, I hurt myself. But I don't make no excuses. Like my dad told me, suck it up. Suck it up. We got 7 more rounds. I said, I'm a dog. I ain't worried about it. Let's go. We're going to finish this fight. We're going to finish it strong. And that's exactly what I did.
Just one last question for you, Chris. I know when we spoke the other day, you said you weren't really, even though you beat Corrales convincingly, you weren't really pleased with your performance, and some of it had to do with what he did. But how much do you feel that, how much more pleased are you with this performance, and how much do you feel that people who watched were more pleased with what they saw?
Yeah, with the, what's the last guy, Corrales. I wasn't really pleased with my performance. I got the job done, hey. But I was a little disappointed in myself. I was supposed to, I wanted to knock him out because I knew I can if I get the catch him with a clean shot. But hey, it happened how it happened, and we here. I moved on to this fight, got the beautiful knockout, and we're going to move on to the next one. Wait, what you said at the end of the question again?
How much more do you think people were pleased with what they saw from you tonight just watching the fight as opposed to the Corrales fight?
I mean, hey, people in boxing, people love to see knockouts, right? And I gave them what they like to see.
Chris, is there anyone in particular you would want to fight next?
No, I like to fight anybody out here in front of me. If it make money and makes sense, let's make it happen.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Keith. Let's go to Abraham Gonzalez. Next question, Abraham.
Hey, Chris, congratulations on your win today.
Thank you.
Quick question. So when you started off in the first round, came out blazing fast. Was it a little bit in your mind that maybe you were a little bit caught up in the moment of being on the main event and then had to kind of, chill a little bit as the round went down?
No, I don't get too caught up in the main event, co-main event, first fight, last fight. To me, it's just another day, another dollar. I got one job to do, and that's to win. And I did that tonight. I didn't get caught up. I just wanted to come out and make a statement, like I told y'all. I want to let the super featherweight division know I'm here. I want Abner Morris. Nah, I'm messing with him. I'm messing. I like messing with Abner because he said he coming back, so I like messing with him. But I just want he right there. Thank you, Abner. Appreciate you. I just wanted to let the super featherweight division know I'm here. That's it. Ain't no hype about first fight, last fight. Being the last fight, I don't like it. You gotta wait too long. I want to go in and get it over with.
Got it. And then round 9, I tell you, there's been a lot of rounds of the year, but that may very well be one of those nominees for the round of the year when you were in the midst of it and you were going back and forth.
Yeah, definitely. Round 9, he landed a lot of shots. I think that's the most shots somebody ever landed on me. I don't know why I was letting him land on me. I really could have slipped like 99.9% of them. But hey, it's boxing. You get hit. It's not about how you start, like people say, it's about how you finish. And I damn sure finished strong.
Yeah, and then I know you mentioned that you wanna fight the top 5 guys. When we spoke a couple weeks back, you mentioned maybe fighting Tank or a guy like Jamel Herring. Is that something that's still on your immediate radar, or is that like a little later in 21?
I mean, yeah. I mean, those is like I told you, those are fights that can happen in the near future when it makes sense and when we both got a big fan base and we can sell out our arena and make the most money we can make. But like I said, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not gonna fight anybody in the top 5 or whoever
right.
out in front of me.
All right. Thank you, Chris, and congratulations again.
Okay, Chris, that's all the questions we have in queue. Congratulations again. Good luck with your new business in New Jersey, Primetime Chicken. Difficult time to launch a new business like that. We wish you luck with that, and good luck through the holidays.